and welcome to the session. It's Thursday again, and here we are with the resume preparation session. Remember, in every demo, we always say that we have exclusive resume preparation session. This is just a part of it. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. Also, share it with your friends. Now, let's discuss about the topic for today. The topic for today is resume refined, role of soft skills in data industry trends. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is what are soft skills? Basically, soft skills are character traits and interpersonal skills. Well, you must be thinking, okay, why is it so important? Well, it is important because it enhances interpersonal relationships, effective collaboration, professional presence, and professional success. So the basic question goes, is soft skills really important? Yes. In your resume, we often give less preference to soft skills. That is not good because other than your technical skills, soft skills matter and they matter a lot. So let's see what's in the agenda we have for you today. Now, basically when we talk about agenda, the question that arises is which soft skills are important in data industry today? Well, few of them are communication, teamwork or collaboration, problem solving, adaptability or flexibility, time management or organizational skills, leadership, emotional intelligence, creativity or innovation, critical thinking. Yes, these skills are really very important. Now, why are these important? We will be seeing that in today's session. For here, for comparison, we are taking two people. One is Mr. ABC and one is Mr. 360DigiTMG. Now, Mr. ABC is trained at XYZ Institute and Mr. 360DigiTMG is trained at 360DigiTMG. Now, talking about communication, we're talking about interpersonal skills, right? We're talking about soft skills. Talking about communication, Mr. ABC has improper communication, whereas Mr. 360DTMG has proper communication. Now, what is this improper communication and proper communication? Basically, in industry to thrive, we want a clear communication skills, right? Really good communication skill, be it written communication skill, be it oral communication skills, anything like that, right? Written, non-written. Basically, it's very important to communicate. For example, if you have good communication skills, you will make resume that will speak about you, right? Speak about you to the recruiter. Now think of it. You have 1.5 page, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page resume to convey your message to the recruiter. And yes, using communication skill with the use of effective written communication, you do that, right? So that's the reason communication is very much important. Also, for example, if you want to communicate to your client about the requirements or what are your observations, its insights, you're data scientist, right? You will be talking about insights, statistical insights, business insights, or what are the business decisions they should take. This is something you want to communicate to the client. In that area, in that place, at that time, it is really very important to communicate in really good way. Clear communication is a key here. It's very important. Now, teamwork or collaboration. Mr. ABC doesn't collaborate or isn't a team player, whereas Mr. 360, the 360 DTMG, collaborates with the team and gets work done, believes that teamwork makes the dream work. Now, if you got a project, for example, If you got a project in which has different areas, for example, you're from data, you have data analysts, you are as a data engineer, there is you are the data scientist, there is a data engineer too, and there is a team that is looks after MLOps too, right? The operations side. Now, we all know for the success of the project, it is very much important to do teamwork. If you don't do that, you are failing miserably. Your project is failing miserably, right? We all know it is very, very important. Combined efforts make sure that the project is completed in the given time. So, teamwork or collaboration is really very important. Problem solving. Well, Mr. ABC lacks problem solving skills, whereas Mr. 360DTMG has developed problem solving skills. Develop problem solving skills. If you feel that you don't have those problem solving skills, please develop that. It is easy to develop than to suffer of or suffer with not having those problem solving skills. And Mr. 360 DTMG is solution centric. Again, not driven by the problem or not worrying about the problem. He is worried about the solution then. Now, here, adaptability or flexibility. Mr. ABC is not flexible, not adaptable, so not able to keep up with changing technology. Whereas Mr. 360 DTMG is flexible or adaptable, so invests time in upskilling himself and able to keep up with changing technology. Now, let's face it, you are into data science. Data science is a really, really vast field. At no point you can be confident of all of your skills, right? This is what data science does. And here, constant learning is very much important when it comes to data science. So, here, you need to make sure that you are adaptable or flexible with respect to your work timings or upskilling or learning anything new. Everything is required, right? And if you're flexible or adaptable, you'll really be valued, not just loved, valued in an organization. Now, next is time management or organizational skills. Mr. ABC has improper time management or lacks organizational skills. Mr. 360 DTMG has proper time management and has organizational skills. Now, you must be thinking, okay, what is time management or what is organizational skills? You have been given a particular time to complete a project. Will you be doing that from end to end by yourself after learning something? No, right? You can't do that. You need to focus on teamwork. Also, when you are doing teamwork, you are focusing on time management too, right? There's a certain time limit given, and within that, we have to cover everything, right? Leadership. Mr. ABC lacks leadership qualities, whereas Mr. 360 DTMG has leadership qualities and leads his team effectively. Now, what is leadership quality, if you ask? Leadership quality isn't about giving just orders. Okay, do this, do that. No, you show your team how you do it, and then your team follows that. That is leadership, right? You do something, you're really good at something, explain your team how to do that, show your team how to do that. And yes, your team will do that, right? That is really very important. Emotional intelligence. Mr. ABC lacks emotional intelligence, whereas Mr. 360 DMG has emotional intelligence and which helps him in teamwork and leading the team in an efficient manner. Now think of it. Emotional intelligence, when we talk about, there are many leaders who lack emotional intelligence. For example, if your employee is suffering from fever, you won't ask him to work for no reason. Of course, timelines are important, and that an employee also understands the same, but just try to be in his shoes. It is really very important to have emotional intelligence. To be in someone's shoes is very, very important. Empathy for someone is really very important. Right. Now, creativity or innovation. Mr. ABC lacks creativity, so lacks innovative ideas too. Whereas Mr. 360DMG is creative and has innovative ideas. He focuses on innovation at work. Now, why is it very, very important? Now, think of it. You being a data scientist, you're using any model, for example, and you want to change the model or tune the model as per your expectation or as per your project that you got based on client's requirement. Now, here, when you're using the base model, as a data scientist, I'm saying, you know, just working on base model isn't enough. You will need to make sure that you work in such a way that the business problem is solved, right? And that business problem will be specific to a particular industry, maybe, right? There you need creativity or innovation to solve that problem. Now, next, critical thinking. Mr. ABC lacks critical thinking, whereas Mr. 360DTMG thinks critically and excels in his work. A famous a few famous job portals. Here, these are famous job portals where you can apply, right? After mentioning soft skills in your resume, that's very, very important. Now, let's talk about a few Google search results. Here are a few Google search results of data science industry. We can talk about data scientists, right? Data science, it's in industry, how many jobs are available, all those things. These are just famous Google search results. Keywords for data scientist resume. Well, technical skills and tools are given here. Analytical skills are given here. Business understanding, data management, soft skills, everything is given here. Try to include all these things in your resume. So, won't that be as per the job description? Well, that will be as per the job description and it's very much required, right? Now, there are some frequently asked questions which are asked in interview. For example, how could you have improved your career progress? What do you worry about? Give me example of your creativity. How do you feel about working nights and weekends? Are you willing to relocate or travel? Now, these questions are really very important. You need to ponder on this question. And yes, you need to come up with these answers. We won't be doing that for you. You will be doing that. When you do that, you understand how to answer these questions. You are preparing for these questions. And these are very, very important questions. Now, we always underestimate our abilities. Whenever you're applying for a new job or something like that, you always think that, okay, you're not prepared. Well, do not underestimate your abilities. It's your boss job. That's what Francis Young said that, right? Exactly. Now, talking about 360 DTMG, here, you can contact us on toll-free number. You can mail us at inquiry@360dtmg.com and you can visit our website 360dtmg.com. Also, we have centers at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, and many others, of course. If you're watching this video on YouTube, I request you to pause a bit and scan this QR code to go directly to our LinkedIn page, to our Instagram page, and follow us on the same. You can connect us you can connect us on YouTube and follow us. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can follow us on LinkedIn. Now, we have accreditation to international certification bodies like Microsoft, State University of New York, Future Skills Prime, Panasonic, TCS Iron, all these things. Now, soft skills are given in job description. What if you want to add soft skills? How do you do that? Well, when it's given in job description, you need to make sure you put it in a really proper way in your resume. So, do we have tool for that? For you, do we at 360 DTMG provide any tool for you to do all those things? Yes, we do. Now, let me take you to our beautiful website first. And I'll show you what are the things we have, what are the freebies we have for you, exclusively for you, right? Now, here, Let's go to our website first. This is a beautiful website, 360DigiTMG.com. Now, what do we have here? We have popular courses. Courses such as these are like this are very popular. W, certificate program in data engineering, certificate program in data science, professional course in data science, all these things are very important. Now, talking about domain analytics, data science for internal auditors training, social media and web analytics training, customer analytics, retail analytics course, all these things are very important. Also, here you can read more about our differentiators, about us, and what our alumni say. Talk about career transitions. Well, we have many career transition. We have people who have made career transition, and yes, we are here with their success stories. Well, you can read that. You can read our success stories. Also, our alumni work at different companies and very famous companies, right? Be it Hitachi, Accenture, Deloitte, Verizon. You say it, we are there. Our alumni are there. We have a really strong connection with them. Also, Google rating, of course, Google rating, if you see 4.8 star out of 5, that's really good. Here, other than this, what do we have for you? Let's talk about mind maps here. Mind maps, if you see, are really very important for easy internalization of concepts. You know, in data science, there are a lot of terms that we talk about. Every single day, you'll be bombarded with a lot of words. And this is what happens in data science. Data science has a huge library or huge vocabulary. It's very important to understand how things work here. Now, let's go to the mind map first. Of course, taking time to load. No issues. Before we go to mind maps, let me take you to the resume mapper. Here, this is a resume mapper in a learning resources page. We call it resume optimizer now. And yes, we will be calling it resume optimizer only now. Here, how to work with this resume optimizer? Well, you upload your resume here. When you click on this, there will be a pop-up open where I'm putting, for example, my intern's resume. Choosing a file, I'm using job description. Of course, you can copy the job description for internet and paste it here too. And then you press on compare now. And when you compare, let's not waste your time there. I've already compared. So when you compare these things, we get job skills required, which are missing in the resume, and job skills required present in the resume, and we get matching percentage. Well, you must be thinking, okay, you are getting matching percent result, but if there are terms which are missing from my resume or your resume for that matter, and if you're thinking, okay, how to improve on that, how to prepare for interview based on those skills that I'm missing, well, include those skills here in your uh, resume. Also, prepare for interview questions. For example, you can select any topic here. I'm selecting artificial intelligence. Also, when you see the interview questions, you get all these interview questions here related to artificial intelligence. And yes, free of cost. Everything is here and it's free of cost. Right? Not just this, of course, we talk about anything else. For example, if we talk about machine learning, for that matter, just select one and click on interview questions. It's processing and it will be giving interview questions for you that is dedicated specifically related to specifically for machine learning, everything related to machine learning only. Right. Now, till the time we are here, we will be going back to our website and I'll be showing you what else do we have for you. Right. Now, here, till that time, Let me go to the learning resources page. And of course, there's a website too, right? Here we have learning resources page. And learning resources page, we have so many things for you, right? Here in learning resources, we have, for example, ML architecture assistant. We have so many things like data assessment. We have resume mapper. We have mind map for you. We have animated learning for you, right? Everything is there for you. Now, I guess today there's problem with internet. I'm not able to use that. Of course, no issues. Resume mapper we have already seen, right? And yes, we'll be talking about it now, about learning resources and all here. No issues. Learning resources, if we see, again, ML architecture assistance and ML architecture assistant. Along with that, we have data assessment test. Now, the question is, what is ML architecture assistant? Well, you see, from beginning to the end, we can draw a project architecture or we can make a project architecture using ML architecture assistant. Now, the question is, can a beginner use that? Yes, a beginner can use that. And a person with intermediate knowledge can use that. A person with advanced knowledge can use that. Every one of them can use that. And that to a different level. Unfortunately, today our website is not working. I apologize for that. Also, we'll make sure that if you are working visiting here, we have all these things ready for you. Right. Now, here, when we talk about ML architecture assistant, and you have that experience of drawing a project diagram from end to end, right from starting to the end, your recruiter will be really impressed. Will know that you know these things and will be really happy that you know all these things. Also, you can use this resume mapper, or you can use your ML architecture assistance in your resume, right? You can use all those diagrams in really good way. Also, when you talk about ML architecture assistant, if you write a paper, for example, students here get their papers published in international journal. And if you get it published in international journal, you can clearly use ML architecture assistant that we provide. Also, when you are talking about improving a resume, we have resume mapper, of course. Today we talked about soft skills, friends. So soft skills, we saw why it is important. We saw how it can be very useful in the data field. Also, when we are talking about soft skills, when you're watching this on YouTube, do visit our YouTube channel and in playlist section, and you will find really good videos. Of course, there's a video related to soft skills. You can see how you can improve your soft skills. It's really very much required, and to be efficient, it's really important. Also, we have different session every single day. Every single day, we have one or the other session coming up. For example, on Monday, we have project details on the project that we are working on. Tuesday, we have live coding. Wednesday, we have project or research excellence, where we invite our students who get what their research papers published and take their view, that research paper impacted their resume and improved their life. Also, after this, we have Thursday resume mapper. Friday, we have free data analytics project, internship project, free of cost. Saturday, of course, we have generative AI videos. Every single day of a week, we are regularly uploading videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see the same, right? So, here team, we discussed a lot of things today. Also, make sure that you go through our website and see what's there we have for you, completely free of cost, right? So, we'll meet again, team. We'll meet next week for sure with fresh content, with freshly brewed content. And yes, Till that time, enjoy your weekend. Happy weekend, team. Take care. Bye.